Oh. The hell? Did you hear that? Pesto!
You are still so foolish.
Oh! I'm not foolish, man. I'm smart. You hear me? I'm smart.
Yes, continue lying to yourself. It won't change the fact.
Oh, is that what you think? You're just mad because I'm gonna have you in a genie bottle and I'm gonna control you. Where are you?
Osvaldo, you have never learned.
What do I need to learn, man? I'm not the same Obalo as I was before, man. I'm tougher than tough now.
When you are on your own, take a moment and place your hand on your chest and just breathe for a second. Lurking in the shadows of your little meat suit, I persist. Could all be taken away. Just like that.
I don't believe you. I'm gonna find that lamp, you hear me?
Time is ticking.
Can't tell you, it wouldn't be sick, dude. Hello? Oh, it's him. Do I just get in? Bro, I don't know what to do. Yo, dude, who the f is this and why? Oh. Oh man. Ah shit. I almost got all the power now from the ring too. Oh no. Oh no. Oh, we're cooked, bro.
I don't know, he was just like the one thing that made me feel a little bit sane. Maybe I wasn't completely losing my mind. I don't know. He left and I feel like the last little shred of sanity I had left with him.
You know what he'd tell you if you said that to him, though?
I'm sure he'd give me a real nice speech about it all.
Mm-hmm.
My entire world fell apart in the matter of like 3 days. And I have fought so hard to piece myself back together, to be part of this club, to fight so hard to just feel normal again. And as like much as it hurts to know that he's here and that I felt him, there's also a part of me that is super, I don't know, f***ed in the head. It's just like, oh, thank God he's here. God, even if I never run into him, it's just so f***ing relieving.
I wouldn't want to hear a lecture from him saying that I'm always here, yada yada, this, you know, because that's what he'll say to you. You know that's what he'll say to you. And you'll have to listen to it. You'll have to stand here and listen to it. You probably, I mean, you'll probably enjoy that. You'd have to listen to it. Trust me, I just had him in my ear and it's like he never left. Good to see you're back.
You think you could get rid of me?
When did I ever want to get rid of you?
I've been with all of you every step of the way.
I'm aware.
And you are holding up the agreement.
Of course.
You may want to check in.
Yeah, I can do that.
Also, a parting word. You should beware that which lies north. I'm sure you can figure that one out. Mm.
Yeah, and like most of the city, I can put 2 and 2 together. Because that's the way I've treated all of them up until this point is they have never left. Every action everyone takes in the city is because of what they're doing, or what they're influencing. He also warned me
About?
about what lies in the north.
Great.
So we have to keep an eye on that.
Good thing I live 2 doors down, I guess.
Hey, I can be a nightmare for my neighbors, no matter who they are. You have everyone, but when it comes down to this, you have me. Okay?
Okay,
You gonna come back down to me?
just a bit. Just need another minute.
Okay. I'll see you later, Oshiera.
Thanks, Sean.
Yeah, of course. You never have to thank me at all.
I still can't believe he stole my line.
Dude, stop, I'm gonna cry. Which one?
You don't have to thank me.
I know you haven't left. And I know it's gonna sound so stupid. But I've really missed you being around.
To be around in a physical form requires a certain amount of energy.
Yeah, I know.
It is a bit of a given now that myself and Em are back together.
All is right in the world. You have found a new home, a new family.
I've been trying really hard.
And for all of it, you didn't need a Horseman of the Apocalypse to help you with that. Not like I could do much anyway. I'm rather destructive, you see, you know this.
Yeah, but I think you still make me feel a little bit sane.
If I were to continue to let Isaac speak, you would have some choice words for saying.
I'm trying to take good care of the horse as best as I can. I try not to take it to the city too often so people don't freak out.
I'm sure there are those that are rather envious.
Most people don't know, to be honest. I don't exactly advertise it.
For the best. It appears your partner attempted to communicate.
Marty? Yeah. I don't know what about. He won't tell me and I don't ask.
I suppose you could say it was this very thing. What we are doing now.
Hopefully he didn't piss you off.
It is rather interesting you chose this of all places.
Been a lot of places. Went up to Raton Canyon and to the beach.
There are certainly many moments of history tied to certain places on this island. Some things are yet to be revealed, others have already happened.
It's been really hard to figure out what my place is in this world after you physically left.
You have a rather significant role to play. You see, without you, it takes a lot more effort for me to be here in this timeline.
Because of the seal, I assume?
Consider yourself a gateway. Whilst I can leave in other means and methods, you're the door. The one constant. That is why when I tell you that I'm always going to be watching and with you, there is more power in that than even you may realize.
She's his gateway.
If I say, just consider yourself lucky you're not tied to multiple generations.
I feel like you and I would have really gotten along, Isaac.
With the current attire, debatable. Although back when you were a part of the Lost MC, odds were higher.
Come on, the denim's not that bad.
It reminds me of a certain individual.
Oh!
The constant screaming for pingers and ugh.
Alright, you have a point.
I had the opportunity to put him out of his misery in the morgue. I should have.
Should I be worried about McNulty?
You yourself are safe. The damage was already done. My intervention assisted with that. Couldn't have you just hobbling around on one leg now, could I?
Preferably not.
Speak the devil's name and he shall appear.
Hmm.
Although the amount of times I've called little Lucy out, he doesn't want to do his damn job. Petulant child.
Aren't they all?
Draw like a moth to the flame. An insatiable hunger lies deep within him.
It's worrisome. Thank you for talking to me.
Don't forget, you're not alone. Until we speak again, little one.
Oh, dude. Dude, this stuff with Pestilence and O always gets me so emotional, dude. Every time.
Well. It took you long enough. May want to close the door.
Hello, brother.
Hello, brothers. Which one is it?
Well, I have a feeling you've known who you've been speaking to the whole time, brother, so there's no need to be coy.
Well, it appears those of you that are younger are more conniving. Like to play tricks that I taught you.
Sometimes it's more enjoyable to play my own game than try to play everyone else's, brother.
So what is it? The bloodlust for a fight? Or the insatiable hunger?
It's always been hunger, brother, you know that. A stomach that's can't be fed. It's never full. You have your ways and I have mine. Mine have changed. Try to adapt to the world more.
You've certainly chosen a peculiar individual for it.
I think it's easier to control someone that's already broken. Twist morals. Twist views. Create a dog that's willing to listen.
Yes, sometimes it does require the leash to be pulled.
So unfortunately, I feel like this dog's days are numbered.
Yes, you have been making ripples, you could say.
You know, I think you can only leave so many bloody handprints to try ward off stupidity.
Your actions have been felt throughout the course of history. I was enjoying myself a very, well, long time ago is nothing for us.
No. Time is a construct created that only affects those that believe in it.
Don't say that too loud. I don't want to have another council.
No. Well, I know why I'm here. Why are you here?
There are those that are foolish, making very choice decisions. In fact, you may be able to help with it.
Why would I help you?
Is that my counterpart talking, or is that Kian?
I call you brother for a reason.
Well, I suppose you have the means. You see, me and little Isaac have had a wonderful coming to the light moment. Harmony, peace. But in this form, I'm still a little withered. I'm spending a lot of energy, you see.
Oh, a heart's still beating in there, huh?
Not necessarily a heart, soul, now.
I find myself agreeing. There are times where I just want to pull the trigger, but for some reason he hesitates. Humanity's a odd thing.
Messy.
Yes.
Messy business. You can understand now why I didn't want this for any of us.
I think I just wanted to see what everything was about. Now I suddenly feel chained to something, but highly interested to see where it goes. You know, I enjoy creating hunger that cannot be filled, sustained. And bloodlust is a fun hunger.
You've certainly, perhaps unintentionally, persuade people's assumptions the wrong way.
Well, what's fun in the world if everybody knows the answer to everything?
But to hide from the rest of us. If I had feelings, I would be offended.
So then you're
I
just...
can let that linger with the spirit.
So maybe you're just curious.
Well, I said the individual you have chosen is quite peculiar, intertwined with business of those without a face.
Way that I see it, he's an individual that is thirsty for what he perceives as justice, but hides behind vengeance. I can get my blood, and I think it's the fun way to go about it. A good way to spill blood is to start a fight with someone that's goal is destruction. I don't think he fully understands what he's getting into, but it's fun to watch.
There's going to be a fire visible from other constellations.
Like I said, I just want blood. And while it's easy to snatch the life and blood from those less deserving, I think it's more fun to apply rules, to apply law.
You said he did a number on one Oshiera.
Unfortunately, I had to step in. Too many restrictions.
In. Let's just say it was a logistical nightmare.
I don't think aspects of the heart have any room to play in the game I'm trying to play. So instead of...
It wasn't the heart that was the issue. It was the vessel and everything it contained. To be damaged in such a way, near death, had to ensure life persisted.
I wasn't going to kill the poor Gore before you assume anything. I know you have a soft spot for.
Interesting choice of words.
I also felt if I took a pawn off the board, Death might have something to say about that, so I thought best just move the piece further from my board.
A matter of timing. But when Norman was still present.
Oh, you make that sound like he wouldn't appear at the door right now. Lord knows, I think he's nosier than you and I combined.
The issue would not have been with death. In fact, that pawn, as you put it, their initial use burned out like a candle. Sometimes you have to pivot. But from checking in on good old Richard, it appears that little club of fools has disbanded. Another nail in his coffin.
Yeah. I think, much as I love the color red, brother, he, too many red strings.
Can be
Not to,
useful, but his poor mind was being torn apart.
not to mention, it's a lot easier to keep tabs on something. Wearing a badge. Though, again, sometimes I wish I didn't have.
I could shift my attention to another.
Who might that be?
One has had something due for a very long time. Used to be a potential investigator on the situation at hand when Olivia and Isaac were going through their whole final days. Brian Knight.
Oh.
But I may have someone else I can throw to the wolf. You remembered Osvaldo, don't you?
Unfortunately.
Yes, the old man is rather interesting.
Interesting is a strong word.
That and his family.
Chaos incarnate.
There's a lot wrong with many of them. I'm sure I didn't need to say that. You already know, but
Thankfully, stupidity is pretty easy to control. Though,
stupidity is one thing. Complete reckless abandon is another. They are willing to burn everything down.
and usually just for fun.
Little to nothing.
So then, brother, I'll ask, if I'm here playing my game, why show up now?
As I said, your actions have caused ripples. I was rather content with the time frame I went to.
Vague and ominous as usual.
You know I can't give even you the answers I hold.
I wouldn't expect you to. Where's the fun in playing that game, brother? Are these ripples going to turn to waves?
Those that make a wish better be careful what they ask for.
Kian, for the longest time, seems to believe that there's a timer above his head. And by the sounds of it, if what I think you're talking about is on the way, then you might be right.
Oh, you still have so much to learn about this. Ordeal. You tying yourself to a soul. That little clock above the head, you control. You can rewind it. You can fast forward. if you so wish. You could even pluck him up out of this modern day and take him anywhere. A heavy price for yourself, joining in with that of a mortal soul.
I know I could, but there's something enjoyable about watching a story unfold. Even though I need to step in now and then.
I know you're no fool, but I will say this as a warning.
Oh my god, imagine Turner walks up.
Be careful who you show that little bit of bloodlust to. Remember those of the past, and perhaps you may want to settle that debt.
I know I might be new to this, but one thing I've learned about the people in this city is they aren't as bright as I think they are. I think those that are aware of this will probably act on it at some point.
Nasty little thing you've done with that. May
Gotta
want to call a doctor.
Is that a clock? A lot for you guys to digest. I suppose a lot of it is sudden. Maybe for some. A lot of red herrings out there. Purposely put by me. A lot of red herrings to throw people off. I won't confirm which one if people are still guessing. A while back, McNulty's hands were twitching. You know, his eye is like bright red. There's blood from his hand. The blood from his hand, nobody can see that. The only people that can really see that are Pestilence and Norman. That blood is not actually there. It's more of a symbol of, I don't know, power more than anything else. It's a Macbeth reference to some degree, like outdamned Spot, but less that and more, it's a sign that like he's there. This thing that's manifesting in McNulty. The bloody fake eye. Okay. I will reveal one thing about that for people who are more and more hungry. The fake eye, people, like, I've said that it's been bloodshot, and sometimes it's moved, and it's bleeding sometimes. The thing that is manifesting in McNulty is kind of in that eye. It can see out that eye, and McNulty can see out the other. How do I word this? McNulty is aware that there is something wrong with him, because he always talked about ages ago that there's a monster inside of him. Like, he does not feel human. That's because majority of him is not. There's a lot more lore there, buried deep, that will probably be explained at some point. The thing that's kind of manifesting him at some point, at this point, has a insatiable bloodlust. It's a bloodlust that cannot be fulfilled. That bloodlust is in McNulty. I've created the character to be bound by laws of a cop, but will always pull the trigger to spill blood. It's not like a bloodlust needs to drink and eat blood. It's not. He's not a vampire. It's a hunger for blood. It is a hunger that will not and will never go away. The longer McNulty goes without spilling blood, the less of him is there. So it works like McNulty feels like if he doesn't spill blood after a certain point, he literally loses himself to this thing. The only cure for McNulty, well, it's not a cure, it's more of a treatment, is to spill blood, to shoot individuals, to harm individuals. But I wanted to create a character that isn't just going around murdering people, isn't just kidnapping and stabbing mofos. It's a character that hides behind a badge, is bound by, the laws of a policeman, but can still spill blood without really being detected. Hiding behind the badge to be like, oh yeah, I can spill blood all I want and get away with it. Yeah, so Kian always trying to be better hurts him. He's tried to be morally right. He's hurt so much people in his life. And McNulty was like, I'm just going to try and be better. I'm going to try and help people as much as I can, defend people that can't defend themselves, which is completely detrimental to what he needs to basically stay alive. It's basically the idea of trying to do good in the world, but ultimately only feeling better when you hurt. So you've been hiding this since the beginning of the Pestilence arc? I've been hiding this for months and months, even before the eye. I created the base of the character and where it would go. The eye is something I came with on the spot when he lost his eye in surgery. I kept the eye patch for a while and was like, I have a brilliant idea what to do with this fake eye. It's basically just going to be a window for this thing to watch, to just monitor and keep an eye, and if it comes to it, influence McNulty and his choices, or take control. And taking control is what happened today when they were speaking to Pestilence. I'll tell you right now, McNulty has no memory of the conversation that just transpired. I might return that memory to him from the other thing to McNulty if I see fit, but right now he does not. Does that mean Sasha is our horse? I'm not answering that. Though I will say, chat, the funniest thing about all of this is RPing this bloodthirsty thing, but then also being my funny, goofy self is so hard. Like, Mof, I'm meowing to Luciano because I think it's funny. Meanwhile, he's speaking to Pestilence, being like, I just want to hurt people and spill blood. I'm so hungry for it, I won't stop. Meanwhile, I'm like, oh my god, Luciano, is that you, my little kitten? Luciano, is that you over there?
Hey, firm.
Luciano, my little kitten.
You can actually flip the bunk face up.
Luciano, are you okay? Meow, my little kitten. Meow. Meow. Well, yeah, it's like, I want to have fun while I'm RPing, and I don't want to be a dark, broody mofo all the time. I want to act like... It's why I can RP McNulty, who's, just a silly little guy and, just a silly little deputy. But you can now all understand why McNulty is the angry, bloodthirsty person that he is. Because that's not McNulty. That is influences on McNulty. That's why everyone's like... When McNulty's like, yeah, man, it's really funny smothering someone in their sleep and slitting their throat. And then people are like, oh, McNulty. And McNulty's just like, okay. Like, it's because he's influenced by someone else, by something else. It's like, I can have fun with it and RP it, and most people don't pick up on it. People don't ask questions because it's seen as humor. It's why you guys will now understand why I got so frustrated, because I was like, why the like, genuinely, nobody is asking anything. And, the craziest part is, chat, the only way you figure this out is Pestilence showing up at the door in the house being like, hello. Like, no one pieced any shit together. It was just, whoop. Like, I don't want to reveal too much. Like, I'll piece a couple of things together for you guys, but there's still a lot more to McNulty's character that is yet to be revealed. So the thing with, was it Kian or the eye that did that? That was the eye. Though Kian is very aware of what's happened. Kian's aware of that.